night deepens now. The stars sharpen into icy little pinpricks overhead, glittering like spilled salt across black silk. The desert is quieter than ever, but you're not alone. You feel a companionship in the silence, as if every grain of sand has learned to keep secrets. Secrets like the one you're about to unearth. Your feet crunch across a dry path leading to what used to be the old scriptorium quarter, a modest network of homes and workshops where manuscript production was a bustling, everyday business. Contrary to the high romance of silent monks hunched in candlelit towers, Timbuktu's scribes worked in sunlight, surrounded by conversation, children playing, chickens underfoot. And some of those scribes were women. Quietly, consistently, invisibly, until now. Tonight's mainstream fact. Scriptoriums in Timbuktu were often run by families, not just male-dominated guilds. Women played vital roles, not only in copying and illuminating text, but in preparing the materials themselves, grinding ink, curing parchment, and maintaining inventories. Now your offbeat detail? One woman's signature, found at the end of a legal document dated to the 1500s, was written in a curious blend of cursive Arabic and Songhai phonetics. Her name? Likely Amanatu, though the scholars argue about that. What they agree on? She signed it with a tiny sketch of a hand holding a pen. Timbuktu's version of this document approved by yours truly. You slip down a narrow lane and arrive at a half-collapsed doorway. Its lintel is still sturdy, etched with script that curls like vines. This was once a workshop. You step inside and are greeted by the smell of paper dust, dry wood, maybe a hint of beeswax from the old polish rubbed into work tables. A soft, invisible archive clinging to the walls. The room is long and rectangular. Along one wall, a bench with a groove worn deep from decades, maybe centuries, of scribes leaning in. Against another, an open shelf with niches that once held folded manuscripts, now mostly empty but still bearing faint labels. One reads fiqh, Islamic jurisprudence. Another, hikmah, wisdom, and one simply marked with the symbol of a bird. Nobody knows why. You sit on the low bench, tracing a groove with your finger. You can imagine the rhythm here, a scribe leaning in, pen to parchment, dipping into a small pot of ink ground from charcoal and dried figs. Maybe a woman, her sleeves rolled up,